And then so da fofa oba ade ade akyeye se nene da oba bo fa TV so a bibi a wo hwe abakwasem mu Ghana abakwasem mu adesuade bebre e wo bebi a yigina sisi nti so hwe mechi a obo Ghana school for bebre a omako bia ho no makohwe the Canopy Rock ene the Boti Falls Waterfalls na nkasa akosua abakwasem ene adesuade a ewom a omawi a omeden epie nti afei na yenso yaba ye ba behwe nyoma e wo ha mate se the 250 bibi ni ade nyoma pie wo ha si nti ne bo 5 TV safei no bo 5 TV so a bia wate abakwasem bia fa ho a ende bo 5 TV aba se yenso ye ba nya behwe de e wo ha nti no so on subscribe ya uko YouTube a bo 5 TV a na wa subscribe na wa like na wa comment na wa share ama onua bi a owo ba bi a ana onu mpo nya mbepie mu wase na ya mejina anim yi eye kwame kuma guest house oba Boti Falls ha edan e wo mechi eye 2 rooms abakwasem chese osaje for Dr. Kwame kuma NC 1902 edan eye 2 bedrooms a abakwasem chese osaje for Dr. Kwame kuma eba na oji ade ebuga na man ha na oba ofurudi a obejina home ana se aha ene to da obesue na edan no eye room 1 room 2 na abakwasam kakra wo room 1 room 2 no nse so wasaje fo otakame kuma baha otena room 1 no anapa ko ekwa yumben e wo fi room 1 na okọ room 2 minim se na eye kwan a ono so de fa so de body ho bai ana se eye kwan a na ono so eye nyoma e kire se wada room 1 nda ochina be kwa room 2 wada room 2 nda ochina onda ho bi be kwa room 1 sa enete ende mpempem a wo hwe bu fa TV sisi ai oba ha e guest house a aho a e ba no oba na so pese oda ho a utia bibi kakra na wada ho na asebe oduane bibi kakra na wadi isanse e 2 bedrooms ntimi oda 1 room a na obi nso ba on nso beje 1 room nti nipa 2 be letimi da at the time.
So this is our first rock, the male and the female sex organ rock. This is it. The male, it is a natural carved rock found on top of the mountain, and we brought it closer. This is the male sex organ rock, and then the female sex organ. This is another rock called prayer hand rock. It looks like a hand, a palm fold together like this, praying. It also is a natural carved rock found here. Natural carved rock found here. The next one is a map of Africa. Map of Africa. The next one. Map of Africa. Map of Africa. It's natural carved rock found here. And we place a small rock beside it, represent Madagascar. This one. Okay, this is another rock named a giant footprint. Giant footprint. From this side to here. And these are the toes. It also is a natural carved rock found here. From this side to here. And these are the toes. Named giant footprint. Giant footprint. Okay, this is the tree grow on the rock. It grew on sedimentary rock about 89 years ago, and we call the tree silk cotton tree. And this tree gets its nutrient from the rock. It gets its nutrient from the rock. This is the ancient cave. This place was found by a hunter named Kofi Yesu. Kofi Yesu in 1901. They discovered this place and they use here as their home. They sleep here, they do everything here. Inside the cave, we have some holes around. The holes are their storage place where they keep their gold, diamond, food, and their weapons. And they use some of the holes here to communicate with others far away. They shout in and it sounds to the various places, and their family will hear and run home. At times, they have a particular sound they used to shout in if their enemies are come to attack them. They shout in and it sounds to the various places, and their family will hide and fight against their enemies. At the same time, they beat this hole as a drum. Each every hole has its sound it creates out. This place can occupy 450 or 500 people. When it is raining, it will not touch anybody. And the name written on the rock means I was here some. The name written on the rock means I was here some by tourists or visitors. The drop of the water from the top to down because it rained yesterday, or at times about 1 week before it will stop. Yeah, it will take like 1 week or 10 days before it will stop. It is not raining, but you can see a drop of the water on the rock. Okay, this is a three-headed palm tree. Three-headed palm tree, or a palm nut tree with 3 branches. This palm nut tree was found by a hunter named Kofi Yesu, the one who discovered the cave and the umbrella rock. The same person discovered this three-headed palm tree about 125 years ago. 125 years ago, it was found. In the olden days, they used to harvest the palm, but now they stop because they don't want the tree to grow tall and die early, so they leave the palm rot on the tree. And this palm nut tree doesn't bear fruit together. only one head bear fruit throughout the year. It rotates every year, one after the other. If the first one bear fruit in this year, unless next year before the second one, that is the middle one, another year, then the last one. So every three years it rotates. We have two rock here called fertility rock. Fertility rock. This one and that, it is called fertility rock. It has a natural design on it, natural carved rock. It's a natural carved rock. In the olden days, people believe in this rock. They sit on this rock. They sit on the rock and they pray on it and they deliver triplets, some two twins, some single. It's by their belief or their faith, that's why they give birth triplets, single or two. In the olden days, they used to pour, like they used to thank the rock in the olden days with a drink or a money. And the middle tree has died before. They consult the gods and they say that it is the drinks or the libation they pour here. That is why the middle tree has died. Since they stop, the middle one come back alive again. Now they don't worship this rock. And before you sit on this rock, you put any amount from your heart, whether coin or paper. You put it on it and pray in your mind. It's by all belief or your faith that comes true. So this is all about the three-headed palm tree and then the fertility rock. This is the umbrella rock. In the olden days, this rock was named a mushroom rock. And later on, they named it umbrella rock. About 123 years ago, it was found. In the olden days, they used to climb up. They used to climb up with a ladder from this side to the top. Because we have a hole penetrate from the middle here to the other side at the back. That's why they removed the ladder from the to stop people to go up there. Maybe if a lot of people be on the top, maybe the rock can fall. That's why they removed the ladder. In the olden days, people who discovered this place, they used to farm around this place and they rest under the rock. When it is raining, the rain doesn't beat them or they don't wet under the rock. At times when they are tired, they rest here. When there's too much sunshine, they rest under the rock. So this is all about the umbrella rock. Sophie Yesu was the one who discovered this rock in the olden days, about 123 years ago, 1901. This is Boti Waterfalls. This waterfalls was found by a hunter named Nene Tete Inwan. Nene Tete Inwan. In 1908, 116 years now, he discovered this waterfalls. He went to the village to announce to the elders. He went to the chief palace. And as a white man visits the chief, and they're discussing about building a Roman Catholic church and a school in the community. Because Nana Tete Inwa did not hear English, and the white man did not hear our local language. They are speaking Tree and Krobo. And they have a man translate it from Tree to English, and from English to Tree. But the white man wants Nana Tete Inwa to answer him in our local language. So he asked Nana Tete Inwa, where did the water coming from? Nanatatengwa answer him, minimo means I don't know. The white man asked again, where did the water coming from? Nanatatengwa replied him, Jame Wuni said, in Sunni free a buonity means the water is coming out from the top of the rock. The white man asked again, what did you say? And he repeats again, in Sunni free a buonity. The white man tried to pronounce the word ebuanity and is pronouncing different words together and they are laughing at him. The last word in mention is Boti. Because of a wrong pronunciation, they used to name the falls Boti Waterfalls. Actually, this water comes from a village called Ahinkwa. We have a small river there called Popon. It traveled through 45 villages before getting here, 25 miles away from Boti. It dropped 30.3 meter height from the top to down and moved this direction 3.5 kilometers ahead and formed another waterfalls at the next village called Aka Waterfalls. It moved straight to Asisewa and joined the water lake at Akosombo. In the olden days, people used to visit taking pictures and videos, but it doesn't come on their cameras, especially the foreigners. At times, people swim in and they drown. They don't know the reason why people drown here. They report to the chief. One day, the chief invited a fetish priest and they came down here and do research about these waterfalls. They consult the gods and they say that it is a man and a woman working together. They get up here, they separate. The man takes its way and the woman takes its way. During the research, they say that if you face it, the right hand side is a male and the left hand side is a female. The female side, we have some trees up there, 2 trees up there. The tree stands for earring and the root stands for hair or rasta. But the male doesn't have anything on top of the rock. That means it don't have hair. The male falls from the end there up to the middle. That is the space it full up to or it occupies during rain season. During rain season, that is the space it occupies or it full up to. During rain season, this water flows up to the steps. At times, it's probably about 5 or 6 steps. That makes the female side 12 feet deep and the male side 7 feet deep. But now, the male side is less than 7 feet and the female side is less than 12 feet. Because the Nanatatengwa found this waterfall on Friday, they named the female Afi or Ifia and the male Kofi. The reason why in the olden days people used to drown in is that golden earring, necklace, anything gold, they used to swim in. That's why they drown. At times they use soap to bath in. That's why they drown. And at times they used to have sex in the water. That's why they drown. And at times the ladies, when they are in their period time, they used to swim in. That's why they drown. Both male and the female don't want anybody to take its image from these premises. That's why if you take a picture or a video, it will come. They do sacrifice and rituals. And only 2 things are stopped. That is, taking pictures and video is allowed. Wearing golden earring, necklace, anything gold, you can use to swim in, nothing will happen. It's allowed. But 3 things is a taboo here is using soap to bath in is not allowed. Having sex in the water is not allowed. And a period time so it's not allowed to step in. You can step in but you can't go in with the whole of your body. It is not allowed. It gets to a season. These waterfalls, it's totally dry, not a single drop from the top to down. It's totally dry. It starts from January to March or April. That is the season This waterfall is totally dry, not a single drop from the top to down. So this is all about Boti Waterfalls. Thank you.
Jenny ni easy. And then me pa bufa me be pie mu ha. Me de and then first time. Then so me buy no. Ohwe pepa ayafo mountains ayafo. Akwa Minya enye easy. Bro, well done.
Thank you.
You have been doing this job since when?
From 2019, about 7 years now.
So tell me, is it tough to be a tour guide in Ghana, especially Waterfalls?
It's very soft because
It's very tough.
yeah, because you pass through some stretch for before like maybe if you have experience, that one you feel it easy to do it,
So as
especially like the hiking. Yeah.
wow, I know so many people come here, the young, the youth, the old, and people from diaspora. Tell me, in a day, how many times did you climb the mountains?
Okay. Actually, it depends on the youth. Let me say like the youth. At times I take them like 3 times or 4 times a day, and maybe the children's like this because I'll take too much time, like 2 hours, 3 hours. Like I need to concentrate on them. Yeah, to take my like let me say I'll take my time to take them through the stages. Yeah, because it is very still and other like if you don't know like maybe someone
Fall down.
fell down like maybe it will hurt through the hiking. That's very tough. So maybe if I take this those people, maybe I'll do like 2 times or 3 times. Yeah, but the youth, that one they can take like them like 4 or 5 a day. Yeah.
So, per your experiences 2019, you have been a tour guide at Waterfalls. You know, I know the work is not easy. Climbing over, kilometers of mountains is very tough. Tell me, what have you gained from your experience so far? That one thing people don't see on TV.
Actually, like, I didn't get like only thing I gain like I get strength, and that is like exercise I've been doing. So that is what I gain.
What's your name?
Edmond
Edmond.
Azasime,
Edmond Azasume from where?
Water region.
Wow, thank you. Said you have been man kano. Why you man actually? I said that ko. To me, the how be free. A fa people so be in premiums 4 times, 3 times, and easy. I say born a pum day. A man you be free. Somebody had an answer for your TV, so I mean, you have been say easy, but it's not easy. It's not easy. All the toy and then you buy it beautiful, so no. Aha, and then you do you. The video say, "What's your idea? Be free." Ah, send it. So we school near now. We see here. So your balance the cash should be big car. Before beautiful, Ghana tourism one. When you be biaka.
What's up, man? It's your boy Joey BK from saying Bofa TV. Bofa TV. Yamin Shawan.
Boy, out darling. Big shout out to Boti.
Shout out to Bofa TV.